Don't blink. No, you should probably blink today. But hey, it's Pastor Kory over here at Morristown Methodist Church. And I am coming to you on this beautiful, beautiful midweek Wednesday, 12:15 hour, or when you hop on and check it out. But man, I say, don't blink. When I say that, we're already to the end of April. The end of April, like, that's crazy. Like, just to think, like, it didn't seem like just long ago we got right into April. Now we're heading on out. Heading on out. So we're still walking through 365 together as we venture in that process. But I want to remind you that you're always welcome here. This Sunday, we will gather. We will walk, talk, love, laugh, hang out with each other. 9:30 a.m. is our coffee and donut hour. And at 10:30, we have worship. And this Sunday, we have communion. So we'd love for you to come connect with us as we partake in communion. We fellowship together and laugh together. But most of all, just spend time in the Word and hearing what the Lord has to say. That's what we're going to be doing. So we'd love to invite you, your friends, your neighbor, your loved one, maybe that person in the store you don't even know, just to say, hey, come check us out. But today we're going to jump in our 365. And it talks about from bad to worse. Ezekiel 8:15. Do you see this, son of man? In a vision, God showed Ezekiel Israelite elders worshiping pagan gods and warned, you will see them doing things that are even more detestable. That'd be back in verse 13 there in Ezekiel 8. When they showed Ezekiel a woman mourning the death of the god Tammuz, Tammuz, they believed that the annual fading of the vegetation was due to the Babylonian fertility god dying. The Lord said to Ezekiel, do you see this, son of man? It goes on and says, you will see the things that are even more detestable than this. That's more extended version there of verse 15 in chapter 8 of Ezekiel there. So what God was basically saying, you think this is bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. You think it's bad, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Idol worship often leads to depraved lifestyles. And Paul even writes, just as they did not think it worthwhile to retain the knowledge of God. So God gave them over to a deprived mind so that they do what ought not to be done. They have become filled with every kind of wickedness, evil, greed, and depravity. I mean, that's Romans 1:28-29. Now let's think about us. Let's think about the modern people. Let's think about the people today. We people are just as guilty. Often choose to believe in evolution because it teaches that there's no God, no moral absolutes, and no rules. Therefore, they can live however they please. But once all moral restraint is gone, it doesn't take long before people are way, way out of bounds. So here's what it is. It matters very much what you believe. I truly say we have to believe in something. If you ain't believing in nothing, I don't understand you. I really don't. And I mean, I can coexist with you today, but I can't understand you. And I'm going to teach from the Word. I'm going to tell you what I feel as I study, as I walk, as I see, as I connect, as I build relationships with other brothers and sisters around me. Because it matters. I mean, Jesus told people to base their lives on the solid rock. And how do you do that? You do it by hearing, believing, and obeying his word out of Matthew 7:24-27. So sometimes in life, things happen, the bad things happen, and they get worse. And I think that's for all of us, but I think we have to to truly step back and say, hey, we need to trust and accept Jesus. We need to say yes to Jesus. And we need to find a place where Jesus meets us. We meet Jesus. We connect. And I hope that's a church or an activity that the churches do or a church does, because I believe there's many churches around the Shelbyville and Hancock counties that are Bible-believing based churches that are saying, hey, come and worship with us. We will share some good news, because in life, things go from bad to worse, especially when we don't have a reason for this life that we live. So, hey, I hope this was a nugget for you. Again, I hope to see you, your friends, your loved ones, your neighbors, maybe the person you don't even know that you invite to come out here to connect, to build relationships. Again, 9:30 coffee hour, 10:30 worship. We got communion Sunday. Love to see you, your friends, your neighbors. Hey,